We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the New York Giants and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, it is Dart. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early. And I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take him away, expect them to continue to find ways to get him involved in the passing game.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Hill brought in motion. Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Giants.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 4. To the air once more is Dart. He'll go right and find his running back. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's already 2 catches for this guy, and we haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet. And that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, like, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
They'll try to get the running game going. His 1st carry, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. And how about that? His 1st career catch also becomes his 1st career NFL touchdown.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
to throw here to begin the drop. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready? Ready? Bronco 80. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Warrior 70. Let go.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Cougar 19. Panther Street, Panther Street.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds.
On the 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
On 1st down, Dart. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On the set. 65 cat, 65 cat. Here we go, Scott. 70 Timberwolf.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hits.
And he's in. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jaguars.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll go play action here with Dart. down. This one is caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
To the air on second down. Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Giants first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboot. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll wind up getting around 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. From the 46, here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
18 Cardinal, 8.
Now this looks like a design run. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Second and 2, you're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss of 2, and now you find yourself on third down.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive.
Oh, big hole left side. And he will get into the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, New York.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Steady.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. It's the Giants leading this one early. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this.
Let's go. Panther 6.
He'll look to throw. Set up the screen here for Tootin. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Set up the screen. Out wide. It's Thomas. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
That's going to be caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Here's Logan Cook now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Dart. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
A gain of 11 on the play.
A play fake, now Dart. He'll let one go down the middle. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
Up the middle, here is Tootin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 35-yard line.
Back goal 80. 18, Rattler. 18, go.
Right back to Tootin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Jacksonville.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Another run here with Tootin. And the Jags are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tyler Newton.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Again, working deep downfield. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. It's 2nd down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On play action, it is Dart. That one is caught by Campbell. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Dart gonna throw it again. Throw left side. That's Johnson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. To the air again goes Dart. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
To the air once more is Dart. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd. Clock stopped with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the give, it's Scatterboo. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd down.
Now the shotgun. It's Dart. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. 19 Lions. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And that'll help him get out of danger, out of bounds, up at the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
Give him 14 on that play. One play, one 1st down.
1st down.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Tag. 8 Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Oh, but he'll gather it back in.
Here we go. 19 tight. Not 6. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
He'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
It's a gain of 11.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
It's a toss out wide for Cheaton. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Throwing now on third and long. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Hill brought in motion. On first down, Dart to the outside. That's caught by Hill. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's second and 7. They put Campbell in motion. Dart going to throw here on second down. He's going to air this one out. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
And And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's a designed run. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. From the 34-yard line, here's second and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
First down.
Here's Dart on first and 10. Out to his right. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Hey, check that. Check. Go, check. Go, check.
On first and 10, here is Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And he's in! Touchdown, Giants. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go. Panthers 18, Pioneer.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him.
A loss of 6 brings up second and 16 at the 17-yard line.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on first down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up third and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
19, ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
He'll look to throw. That's caught! And he's taken down up past the 35.
That's good.
And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. On the give, it's 2. Yeah, he can be slippery in the open field, spinning his way to a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Off the play pick, he'll look to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set up. Cowboy 8.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Giants' 33-yard line.
Back to throw. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Might be wise for this quarterback to try somebody else in coverage here, Mike. This guy's known for being a savvy playmaker once the ball's in the air, and he showed why by swatting that ball away, and he's going to pick up a PBU on the stat sheet.
3rd and 11.
Here we go. Go, Rig. Go. 6.
A toss out wide for Tootin. He'll maneuver his way back inside, but he's going to be stopped well short of the 1st down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he will score. Game on. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
2nd and 10. They'll go play action here with Dart. Going for it all. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. And now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Come on, come on. Set. Tap to 60. Tap to 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Run out of the gun, and it's Tootin. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Hurt. 70 Ranger.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in, and they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Run over center now with Tootin, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
On second down, it's Tootin. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again, and now it's third down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Panther Street. Pack. 65.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. One of the Giants has it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
18, Buck, let's go. 18, drop 50, drop 60. 60 Bobcat. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. His throw left side is complete, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Dragon 60.
They'll drop to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Here comes second down.
19 Tiger.
Back to the air one more time. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. stick with him again. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. Talk things over before third down. Now Dart is going to take a shot down the field. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. A big play for the Giants. 38 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
So a road win here for the Giants. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Jacksonville. Good night, everyone.